Good morning, foodies. I am here in my kitchen, and oh, by the way, my name is Tiffany Foreman, and I'm an advanced director with the Pampered Chef, and I'm coming to you from the home of the Foreman's Foodies, right here in my very own kitchen. I am going to whip up some breakfast this morning so you guys can see the little molds from ToyStory4, and then I also have my waffle pan out here, my waffle puff pan, so you guys can see that as well. So I'm gonna angle the camera down so that you can see my stovetop, so you can see how I do it all, and I'm gonna walk you guys through how to use these guys, because don't do what I did and burn the first batch or mess up the first batch because you didn't read the directions. You know, reading is fundamental, quote Jim Foreman. And so I need to give you a little tutorial on how to use these. Plus my kids want breakfast. It's like something crazy about summer. They want to eat 3 times a day. I don't know how to deal with that, but we're gonna work it out. So let me angle you down so you can see what's going on at my stovetop. All right, so I've got my double burner grill pan preheating right here, and I've got my waffle pan preheating right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my waffle pan to start because that takes just one motion. And what I'm going to use is actually a flour-based spray, because Pam is no good on any of your Pampered Chef stuff. Throw that stuff away. I'm going to use a Baker's Joy. So on the puff pan, it's actually got a hinge right there, and so I'm going to rotate this. Safety-wise, I usually have the handle that way, but I want you guys to be able to see this. So I did get it warm and had the heat up kind of high, and now I lowered the heat so that I can get everything going. So I'm gonna just spray this, a nice gentle spray, and then I'm gonna use my large scoop and just I usually do 2 to 3 quick scoops of my waffle batter. I could pour it in there too, but I'm gonna use my scoop for something else. So I'm just gonna put that down. And then as you put it down, you also flip to give it some cooking time. All right, so hopefully I will watch the time. I may need my assistant to come in here and help me with your pancake molds. So whether you're using the Toy Story pancake molds or our regular pancake molds, you want to make sure that you're buttering the bottom or using oil. So I just melted some butter. My recipe also has melted butter in it, so it's just very easy for me to just melt this and put it right there. All right, now I've had this up high, and then I've moved it down. And again, I'm gonna take a scoop and fill it up with 1 scoop. I could do a little bit more, but I think 1 is good right now. All right, so if you remember your days of like home ec, when you did a pancake, you would do it so that when the bubbles started to rise, you would flip it. With this, you wanna make sure that the bubbles actually pop. So it's on a lower heat. I'm gonna even lower that even more. A lower heat with a longer cook time so that you get those the bubbles start to pop. So they're starting to pop. I'm gonna butter my little alien now. Get him on there ready to go. And we'll do Woody too. Did you guys know ToyStory4 comes out today, June 21st? It's also the summer equinox. So it's your longest day of sunlight of the year. All right, so let me go ahead and put some of this batter in there. Now, I just Googled a batter real quick. I wanted a batter that had some butter in it. I know that melted butter helps with these types of pancakes. It just makes them so that they already have butter in them, so you don't even need to butter the pan. Plus, with our nonstick, you don't really need to butter the pan a whole lot. I don't ever butter the pan when I'm doing pancakes. All right, so let me check on this. Oh, that's looking good. All right, where's my fork? Because I probably have lost it comes with a little aqua fork, and I know I have probably misplaced that because it's in oh no, here it is. Look, I found it. So, not to be confused with Forky, because Forky is actually in my batter right now, but this is the fork that comes with this. And I can see that this needs to be flipped again so that we can get this down. Perfect. All right, so the other side I noticed needs to cook a minute, so we're gonna leave that there. My bubbles are starting to just come through here, and because I turned that heat way down, maybe I need to go back to this a little bit there. And then I'm also got ham here because ham is our little flipper for our pancakes. So I love that you can get this by itself. If you're just a ham fan and you want ham by himself, you can get that. You can also get Forky by itself. There's Forky. If you haven't been keeping up, Forky's one of the new characters. Or you can get it as a set with both of these and the molds. Also with the molds, you get the faces so that you can use your powdered sugar on there. Our regular pancake molds have emoji faces that you can do too. So I'll show you all those in a second. All right, so we need another second on those. Let's check on this. Let's see if I can get this out on camera. It's always a challenge. Oh, where's my platter? Oh, that's right. I'm using my platter to hold all my little things here. All right, so there is my puff waffle. So it's a little bit crispier on that side than it is on this side, but it's always a timing thing. I'm trying to make sure that I did my timing right. So I can do another one real quick so you guys can see, but these are nice little puffs. We have put candy in these. You got to be kind of quick when you do that, or do it when it's cold. You can add some, like say protein powder, like peanut butter powder or chocolate powder into the batter to make it flavored. I just did my normal today. Again, I'm gonna do my spray of my pan. Oh, I guess you guys want to see. Let me rotate that again. This is really warm. This burner on my stove gets really, really warm. So I have to work fast and turn it down really low after I get things preheated. All right, so there's my 3 scoops. And flip. Rotate for safety. All right, looking like these guys over here. I can kind of tell because the batter is rising. So I can kind of tell that it's getting kind of firm all the way around. And that's what you want, because if it's not firm all the way around when you go to flip, it's gonna splat. All right, so we don't want it to splat, but I want some more bubbles to kind of come up over there. You probably can't see the triangle real well back here. But my back burner back here, it seems to get a little bit warmer than my front burner. So that one might be ready sooner than these guys right here. So, oh, my leg came down on my camera. Sorry guys for the jiggle. All right, so there is our pancake stuff. All right, should I try it? Let's see, this one's looking pretty good. All right, so I kind of just loosen it just a little bit. So that's why you have these little handles. Oh, perfect. All right, so let's see if I can get under him. Oh, pampered, not perfect. There we go. We didn't mess up the alien too much. All right, and he looks good. All right, so then you don't have to leave it too long because it's already been cooking pretty good. So let's see about this guy. He's still a little jiggly, I can tell right there, but I think Woody's looking good. Let's see. Oh, yeah. All right, so I got Woody all apart, and then I'm gonna flip him. Oh, can you guys, yeah, you can see that. All right, let's see if we can get the alien. Give him just an extra minute since he's got that little guy up there. All right, and like I said, you just kind of have to loosen it a little bit. Oh, he's still a little gooey. I'm gonna leave him, but my triangle is looking really good. So let me do my triangle back here. Oh, I gotta flip this. If you have like a timer, that's a good thing to put on a timer because my ADD kicks in and I forget what I was doing. Oh, perfect. All right, I'm gonna pull you guys around. See, there's our triangle. All right, so they look pretty good. And then what I'm gonna do is work on our alien. There we go, I loosened him. Sometimes I mess up on his little antenna, if that's what you wanna call it. And flip him. Oh, he looks good. Okay, so the butter gives it a nice crispy brown surface there. And then what you can do is you can take your platter. Let's see, I bet you he's done. All right, is he looking good? Oh, he needs a little bit more time. He's not quite that brown. All right, so we'll give that just a second, and I'll pull the triangle down so now you can see all them together without their molds. And then let's check on our puff waffle. Oh, this one's looking good. So there's another one of our puff waffles. I got him out. See, better this time because I got my timing down a little bit better on getting it nice and golden brown on both sides. All right. So I'm gonna set this over to the side because I'm gonna stop. I did 2 of those and that used up a lot of my batter. And then I'm gonna take these guys off. So I'm just gonna show you how I do his little face. All right, so you guys can see that pretty good. And then I'm gonna take Buzz's face. All right, you're gonna put it right down here on Buzz. We'll just move our waffle over a little bit. Line it up, his ears lined up. Yeah, he looks good. And then you're gonna grab your, is that the right one? That's cinnamon sugar. This is powdered sugar. We gotta make sure we have our right flour sugar shaker. So we got our powdered sugar here. I'm gonna make sure I don't make a mess when I open this up. All right, and then you're just gonna shake some powdered sugar on his face. And then you lift up your little thing, and there you have Buzz. So we can do the same thing. I'm gonna put him on a plate so that we can get him off camera. Let's do Woody. All right, and we'll grab Woody's face. Line Woody up a little bit. You know, I'll get these out of the way too. All right, so that we can line him up. All right, so just line his little stencil up and powder sugar him. And depending on how much powdered sugar you like, you can go heavy. Oh, and there's Woody. And we'll do our little alien guy. I don't think he says much, if I remember correctly. The claw. You're right, Mia, that's right. All right, and then we'll just do our powdered sugar on him. And there you go. He's the best one yet. I got my powdered sugar skills on today with him. So you can tell my stencil, I'm a little heavy. But that would be, oh, and then we have the triangle. So the triangle, ooh, let's scoot him over and we'll do the triangle. And let's find a fun face. How about some hearts today? And we'll just do some quick on there. Pull our stencil up. Aw, and look, he's so pretty. He's got heart eyes and a smiley face. So I hope that makes you guys smile today on this beautiful Friday. You got to see our Toy Story molds in action and our puff waffle pan in action. So that you can see how they all work. Get your little tutorial. And then that way you'll be able to come back and watch this video anytime so that you know how to do it. So thank you so much for being here. Have a great Friday.